I can feel a lady coming forward, Helen, who's making me feel like she cannot wait to get in. Okay, I'm feeling very, very, very animated, enthused, excited. I know she's mum because I'm hearing the words mum, but I'm feeling the maternal links. Okay, she's making, oh my goodness, I'm feeling very overwhelmed here with emotion for you. You were asking for mum to come through. You've told her that you need to hear from her. I hope you got some tissues at hand. I should have put that out on email. Slap hands, toilet roll works. But she's making me aware that you've been saying to her, I need to hear from you. And so she's not been shy in coming forward. Now, she's got a very, I would say, I want to use the word bubbly personality. There's a vivaciousness. Is that the right word? I'm losing my words.
Yes.
But she's got a lot of oomph about her, mum has. So I know that she passed into the spirit world before she makes old bones. And she's given me the understanding here of going before her time, and that she wishes she'd have had longer with you. She's also making me aware that she's taking me to the chest area here. So I know there would have been conditions with her chest. She's talking about lungs, respiratory, breathing, that have real difficulty there. And she's trying to take away, Helen, your mind's memory almost of the conditions around the last few days of her passing. She's allowing me to see that you're still carrying a little bit of guilt, because she's showing me that you were trying to get there and maybe didn't get there in time, or that you were coming and going and couldn't be there all the time. But she's definitely
going.
She's given me a dance here, and you were constantly worrying that you were leaving her on her own. Okay, but she's given me the feeling here is, she wasn't on her own. I'm in a hospital setting. She's given me the understanding of being rushed in. So there was a rush in. It's like her health suddenly declines, and she's given me the feeling here that you've been trying to do everything at home for mum, so she did know that she wasn't well. She's given me a feeling here of cancer condition as well. There's two things going on. Do you understand this?
It was COPD, so it was lung and respiratory.
Oh, that's fine. But I've got the feeling here, so sorry if I've misinterpreted that, but I've just got the feeling of a degenerative disease, so that I interpreted it like a cancer condition, because I'm feeling the decline. So that COPD. But
there was the big decline.
There was because she knows she wasn't well. She already knew she wasn't well at home. Okay. So I need, and it's very topical for this year in 2020, isn't it? Lungs and all of that. So she's given me the understanding that, she didn't want you seeing her like you did. There is definitely, you would have kind of got used to seeing her with oxygen because she's showing me it at home, but she's also making me aware that your memories of her are sort of tubed up, and she's given me a feeling here of trying to take that away from you now, because she's got such a bubbly, energy about her, and you look very like her. She's showing me that she's got, I know she would have needed to color her hair. She's making me laugh, right? Because she's making me aware that she's back to your color. Her hair would have been very important to her as well. I don't know why, but she's making me feel here that this is something that you'll know mum by. And she's also given me the understanding, she's talking about 3 years, or 3 being significant, and I'm dealing with time here. So I don't know if you can understand the significance of that, can you, with mum?
Yeah, she got worse over the last 3 years, very much so.
Okay, so she's given me the feeling here of trying to relieve this memory that you have of her illness, because you are definitely empathic. You took on board all her suffering. Well, you're very close. I mean, there is the real bond here of mother-daughter bond. It's extremely strong. And I know that you were trying to do your best for her. She wants to thank you for everything that you did. And I know that she's making me feel here that she couldn't speak to you to tell you how she felt in the last hours of her being here, okay? Because I'm feeling anesthetized. I get an anesthetized feeling in the throat when in spirit they can't speak. They have a toolbox they use with me, okay? And so that I understand that she wasn't communicative, couldn't tell you how she felt, and you were. It looked, bless her, she's making me aware. It looked like she was struggling. But actually her spirit was leaving her body before it was the body doing its thing, closing down. So I really got to try and relieve you of these memories. And she's given me the feeling here that your mind goes to her particularly at the moment, and she's you're thinking about, or she's telling me you're thinking about it, or you've been thinking about it, or I've got to calm it now. So I know I'm talking very quickly here, but it happens when the energy's flowing, and that's mum as well. Talk the hind leg of a donkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Her personality is blending with mine, so I sort of become like her. And she's making me aware that you're feeling extremely insecure at the moment and not really knowing what's going on. I know this year is a nightmare. So it can sound very easy for a medium to say that, but I know you're questioning everything and you're not really sure how you're going to be making your money, or whether you're going back to your work, or you've got question marks. She's putting question marks all over your head. And I know I'm worrying about finances at the moment. And I know you're working at the moment, but I'm almost feeling like I'm questioning, am I going to be working or not going to be working? Do you see what I mean? It's all going over in your mind. And she's telling me it's keeping you awake at night. She's also showing me that you've got the responsibility of everything on your shoulders. So you are very much carrying family and the financial burden. And she's making me aware here, she's coming to give you a little bit of peace of mind. Don't worry. A lot of what you're worrying about hasn't played out in reality. It's just the time. Can you also understand why she's showing me a red cross? So I don't know whether you're a healer or working in the health field or holistically. Normally the Red Cross to me shows somebody here that is helping others, serving others, healing others. Do you understand the significance of her showing me that? Okay, no. So I believe then it's because they work in symbolism, so I have to understand the symbols. So I believe it's to let me know that there is healing coming to you, okay? Because I'm being shown the Red Cross, which always denotes healing to me. It's my shorthand in spirit, all right? Okay, now I know you've got mum's ring because she's kissing it. You put it on today, or you looked at it for tonight because she's showing me it's there. You've got it close to you, okay? And she's also showing me that you're writing, so keep writing. There is a lot of writing going on here. And in this time as you're locking down, the writing, you're doing more of it or having to get more out. You understand? You with me? Okay, so just keep saying yes, because I tell you why, everybody else listening gets bored, and it's good to hear that I'm not getting it wrong. So it keeps the flow going. All right, so I know mum's looking in. It's a funny thing. She's talking about 3 days work, or going down to 3 days work, or you're being phased into 3 days. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay,
I do. I'm looking at the moment to do 3 days work.
Okay, so she's showing me that's go for it. Hold the idea. Because it's suiting you right now. It's what you're looking for. So hold your dreams, hold your vision. Don't believe just because we're in difficult times that you might not get what you need. She's calming your emotions. I want to say that you felt quite nervous, anxious, or had a lot of anxiety at the moment, because she's calming everything down. Okay. She's even just calmed me down there. It's just like, I'm talking quite, and I can just feel the whole whoo, all over me. All right. Okay. Okay. So she's given me the feeling here is she wanted to be the first in. There isn't a lot more that she needs to say to you other than she just wants you to know she's walking with you all the time. Please don't doubt if you can't feel her, and look for the signs. So she's showing me feathers with you. So I know that's your calling card, the feathers. And she's given me the feeling very close always, especially at this time. There's so much change going on with you, Helen. She's showing me you're questioning everything, changing your life. It's all getting, snow globes, when you shake them and all the snow comes. That's what you're doing. You're shaking everything up right now, and it feels uncomfortable. You're in a transitional period and you need your mum. Just hang on tight. She's walking with you. She's well, she's fine. And I know you needed to hear from her. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna say thank you very much, because obviously I want to try and get around as many people as I can. But you first in, and I really appreciate it.